So the whole thing was, I'm going to get back to WWE at some point in time. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
I mean, I was always going to, like, that was my dream. I'm not going anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, what would be the point? If that's my dream, I'm not settling for second best.
But I would bet that your husband feels the same way.
100%.
And he's not back in WWE yet.
We're waiting.
You don't even, it's
no, there's
a friendship
no
bracelet.
It does say Cardona. Yeah, it's time for my
I have a watch on. Okay,
back. Yeah. And it's going to happen. I hope. I really hope.
Nobody has done more on the indies than him.
No, there's honestly, I could go on a whole podcast rant about all the things he's done and why he deserves to be back. Like, there's nobody who has recreated themselves like him. Like, Cody did a great job of recreating himself. But at the end of the day, like, Cody is Cody. Matt was a babyface for almost 20 years in WWE. His career was just all him being a babyface. Nobody believed he could be a heel. And then he went out and became the biggest heel on the indies ever.
Yeah.
Well, I actually think the biggest star the indies has ever seen, period.
He keeps saying he's winning Indie Star of the Year. Like, he's won it how many times? 2, 3? I don't know.
3.
Right. And he's like, which is great, and I'm grateful for it, but the former WWE guy shouldn't be winning Indie Star of the Year. And he's like, something's not right here if that keeps happening.
Yeah, I know, but he's just thriving.
Yeah.
He's just he continues to recreate himself. And he continues to do things that people didn't even know they could do. Like, even just him crossing over into the GCW world and doing the Deathmatch King stuff. When I tell you, all his friends told him not to do that. All of them. Every friend. They even told me, don't let him do that. And I'm like, no, I trust him. I trust him if he wants to do this. Like, don't get me wrong. I did not want to watch. It was very painful to watch him cut himself open with a pizza cutter. It was not the highlight of my year that year. But like, I knew that if he believed in himself enough to put his body at risk and, face Nick Gage, the death match, the real death match king, you know what I mean? Like, he was gonna change people's perception of himself. And he did.
Yeah. I'm shocked that Matt Cardona hasn't purchased a replica of that United States Championship.
Oh, 2 of them. One for himself and one for me. Yeah, he has.
How has he not come out wearing it yet?
So what happened is he found out, I believe, like, when I was winning it, we kind of found out maybe right before, and he went and tried to get one sent to him before they were even released. They were only going to be dropped that night when I won the title in Long Island. So we contacted Fanatics. We tried to get one early because he had a GCW show at 8 p.m. on the West Coast. So if I won, around 8 to 9, if he had that title, he could come out with it and I would have won with the time change. But it never got to our house in time.
Oh.
Yeah. So then he was like, the buzz has kind of worn off. Like, you want to do it right when it happens.
Yeah.
And he really didn't have a show for then it was Christmas. So he didn't really have a show for a couple weeks. So it wasn't, one thing about us, we're going to do things right when it happens. We're going to try to be topical, or else you don't really trend the same way.